was thinking about you as this month comes to an end or close, as we continue on our path towards fearlessness, on your path to allowing yourself to face those false evidences appearing real. And when we do that, we are often faced with questioning whether we have made the right decision. We realize that we are seeking something greater than ourselves. However, in doing so, we're faced with the challenge of whether to go further, whether you're going in the right direction. The difficulty, the challenges that come up. But there's a knowing that you have, and you must always be mindful of the knowing. Your path has a direction that can only be followed intuitively. Be mindful of those times when fear does grip you and you are sometimes finding it a challenge to step into the opportunities to be fearless. But the most important thing is to know that you are not alone. And although oftentimes it feels though that you are, and there are times when you want to return back to the old ways of doing, of thinking, of acting, of responding and reacting. But because you are being transformed by the renewing of your mind, there is a willingness to move forward into the unknown, knowing that you are supported by the omniscience, the all-knowing, the omnipresence that's around you all the time, and the omnipotence, the power of the universe to keep your eyes wide shut and be successful every time. Remember that you are that omni, and that whatsoever you desire is ever flowing in your presence. Remember to change your state. Give yourself that 17 seconds to feel any type of low vibrations. But after that 17 seconds, remember that you can tap into a divine abundance. There's nothing that you really have to do. There's nothing more that you have to be. You are enough. Remove the blocks of self-doubt. Remember all the times that you have been successful in the past when you've chosen yourself, when you have taken the wisdom of all of your experiences and stepped into your power. You're finally seeking and you're finding. You're being called. You may be calling to a higher portion of yourself where you have elevated and raised your vibration to a point that you've outgrown the old beliefs and that you've released all those things that would prohibit you transcending. But now you're ready. You're ready to take that opportunity. You're ready to hear what is being said, and you're ready to step into your glory, your power, And you can only step into your power when you allow this divine intelligence to lead and guide into all truths, like the North Star, as you transform or are being transformed. You are now able to transcend, not because of how you see it, not because of your five senses, but because of that sixth sense that you are now making your first and only GPS, that divine intelligence that leads and guides 24 hours a day into all truths. But as we continue on this journey, we also realize there are parts of us that also need to heal, that we may or may not be aware of. And so we surrender to the all. We understand that we don't have the bandwidth to even begin to comprehend all that it would take to be successful. But what we do know is that when we surrender, let go, when we've stood, when we've done the things we've been taught to do, that we finally see that it's not by power nor by might, but it's by our surrender to the letting go of and the letting God of. And before you know it, you're waking up every day looking for that puzzle piece that helps you even more to understand the plan for your life, not to question, but to allow and to be. So I hope this month that you will understand the importance of fearlessness, and that every step you take is a step in the right direction, because you cannot get it wrong. Be fearless. Know that no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. Be encouraged, loved ones. And don't forget to mirror you. Be balanced. Be inspired. And continue to grow.